we are gonna hop right now into the drill auger, the conversion from a manual to a power drill. So without further ado, Grandpa Joe would take it away.
Yeah, I've had this ice fishing auger for years, and I bought it used at a rummage sale, and as you can see, this thing is it's old and it's rusty. I've cleaned it and painted it before, and it seems to just take right back to rusting, but it still works. And if you'll notice on where I have the blades of the auger I put this plastic coffee can, and that protects the blades from getting damaged. You can buy the same type of thing at the store. You can buy a protector for them, but I find this just works just fine because this is a 6-inch auger, and I use that plastic coffee can. It protects my blades. So anyway, my shoulder's been bugging me, so I'm planning on converting this into a drill auger, which I still don't have my battery operated drill, but you need a 1/2-inch battery operated drill, preferably variable speed. And what you got to do, and it's a little bit funny because I took this thing apart just before using this. I believe it's a 1-inch wrench, but I'm missing my 1-inch wrench, so I use this big monkey wrench. I put that on this nut, and then you're going to need a pipe wrench, okay? And you put that on the handle, and it's a standard thread. But the thing that confused me was you would think that the handle like screws into the auger, but it actually screws onto the auger. So the handle has the threads on it, and the auger's got the bolt on it. So the handle's like the nut. So anyway, you just take and you twist the handle off like this. But mine came off pretty hard. It had a lot of years on it, so I had to heat it up a little bit. You could use a propane torch or something and heat up right before the nut on the handle right here. You'll heat this area up right here, and then once you get it free, unjammed, you should be able to just take and just twist it right off like this. Okay. So then you twist it off. It's quite a few threads, so it takes a little bit. And there you go, the handle is separated. Now, you can buy these at the store, but they're not as good as the ones that I had prepared. My brother John, Uncle John, we call him, because I'm with my grandson here. Uncle John made this up at his machine shop. It's all out of stainless steel, and it's nice and heavy duty. So if you got access to something like that, you'll be doing yourself a favor, because I know that some of these, if you snag when you're drilling, sometimes this adapter shaft can snap. So anyway, you just screw the adapter shaft on to the auger, and it's as simple as that. Then you can just go ahead and take a 1/2-inch drill, which you're going to want a battery operated one. I don't have one yet, but I'm kind of hinting about that for Christmas. That's coming up here. Well, we're right by the lake, so I'm just going to run an extension cord, because this is going to be the first time I try my auger in the lake. And you go ahead and you put your drill on the shaft. I actually don't have it far enough out yet. Okay. And then you go ahead and tighten it on. Shouldn't tighten that hard. There we go. Okay. And then you could actually, I suppose I could, I don't know how much you need to see it. Yeah, actually we got to be right by the lake and give it a try now. So, I guess we'll go out by the lake and we'll give it a shot.
So
We got a little bit of ice on the lake right now.
So we will be right back once we relocate to the lake.
Yeah, well, made it out to the lake here. Give this ice auger a try on the electric grill. Hopefully the ice isn't all that thick, so I think it might be about 3.5 inches here. So let's see what it does. Well, that's if I'll be right back. Okay, here we are. Made it out to the lake. The ice is about 3.5 inches thick. We're going to try our auger that we just made up and see how it works. That thing works pretty fast. I say you're going to want a variable speed auger because this thing really buzzes through fast. I'll make a couple of holes because like a ice fishing later on. And that's it.
Welcome back to the Grandpa Joe Show. The mic is in shot. And basically we're gonna close out with our finishing remarks. So with the studio and that sort of stuff, it's gonna be delayed until December, until New Year's Eve. Either New Year's Eve or the night before New Year's Eve, December 30th or December 31st.
Yeah, it might be kind of nice to move in on the first of the year, brand new year.
Yeah. Except it would not fall on because our whole schedule, it seems that, but we'll try to find a way to try to get it on New Year's Eve. So, what is going on now is that we're making some technological advancements to around New Year's Eve too. So, basically we could do live shots now and do all sorts of stuff of that sort. So that's what could happen for us later down the line.
So is that new equipment going to make it so we can actually stream live even when we're outdoors?
No.
No?
It does not work that way.
Okay.
Even though Grandpa Joe and I know this stuff, when we were going through, what it will do is that it will take any feed going into the transmitter part of it, and it will broadcast it on the 2.4 gigahertz band. As far as I know, out to 150 meters. I'm not sure if that is line of sight or in an ideal condition. But then we have the receiver part of it, which will output it into a cable, which will feed it into this computer, into the laptop that we're recording this on. And since OBS has native support, native support for VLC sources, even though we might have to resort to a window capture, we can do live shots of this sort. So that's what we can do.
Awesome.
So any finishing final thoughts?
Not much for now because, well, let's see, what do we all got here? I guess one final thought is I'm wishing everybody out there a Merry Christmas, and
Yeah.
and well, we'll probably see you by New Year's, but Happy New Year, just in case that we don't see each other by then. And how about you? Do you have any final thoughts or about the upcoming show or anything?
So I'm excited for the future of the Grandpa Joe Show. Basically, what our story was like, where we came from, was just a random February day, February 21st, I believe. Yeah, that's the exact day when we started, February 21st, 2011. What happened was that I just came up with this idea. We just started doing it on a laptop with a webcam, and it's just letterbox like this, and it's just a 4x3 camera, and we just did it as a hobby. We never really uploaded it anywhere because we've never come up with this idea then with YouTube. Then we took like a break, like hiatus from like 2013 into some part of 2014. Returned again, went on hiatus again up until 2015, and then went on another hiatus until up until this year in 2017 when we started back in October. But when we really started was our first episode. So in 2015 when we came back that time, we were kind of like fooling around with the idea with YouTube and whatnot, and we've never really gotten around to doing it until about October of this year when we came back. So that's what was going on. So we kind of like had a really hoppy and skippy but a pretty long story spanning about 6 years and 10 months. So
I guess with that, I do have a couple comments because it'd be kind of interesting to look at some of those old video clips that we had.
Yeah.
Maybe hodgepodge them together a little bit one day. And the other thing is,
probably when
now
we hit a
we
subscriber
are kind of
milestone.
serious here because now we made a commitment that we're going to be on every 2 weeks. So
yeah, and basically Grandpa Joe Show is kind of like a bi-weekly snapshot into our lives, basically.
Yep, snapshot into our lives and all your lives out there, because we are doing these random topics that are kind of pertinent to everything that we're doing in the United States and the world right now. So, okay.
Yeah, so that's what was basically what was then the old Grandpa Joe Show. I was going to say that the inaugural season obviously is season 1, and then we got season 2, which was not really a season 2. And then we got, like, I guess you could say this was season 3. This is season 3 of it. That will hopefully continue for as long as we possibly can. So, and obviously, if we somehow miss and we're on like a time crunch, we may expect shorter shows like this one, because we had to run against a time crunch quite a bit.
Yes, we did.
But yeah,
the Christmas crunch.
Yeah. So, and the next time we'll see you would be on New Year's Eve, December 31st, which is currently at this point on December 17th. It is about 14 days away. So yeah, it will be December 30th when we'll next see you. So that'll be the day before New Year's Eve.
Do you think we're going to be able to get out on the ice?
Yeah, because what we plan to do next episode for episode number 4 is that hopefully if it gets cold enough on the ice and it's safe enough, we'll be able to go ice fishing once we hit up the transmitter and receiver. So yeah, that's basically what could happen next episode, among other things, but for now, that's what it is like. So this has been the Grandpa Joe Show, the 3rd episode of the Grandpa Joe Show for December 16th, 2017. This, as always, I am Dominic Brosh.
And I'm Joe Walensky.
And we'll all see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, and God bless.
Good. Goodbye and God bless.